Ooh. What the hell is that, y'all? Interesting, man. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Hope you're all having a good day. We are going to be getting into the Shippuden again. Guys, that ending of the last episode, crazy. Mr. Mr. Danzo. Too many villains on my mind. Danzo with the freaking Sharingan all over his left. Was his left or right? I don't remember. Dude, he's a little Sharingan connoisseur. He's been hunting some Uchiha out here, hasn't he? Or at least using people to collect it for him. I want to know more about Danzo's backstory real bad, y'all. Like, man has some insidious vibes now going. I mean, he's always kind of had some insidious vibes, but he's always been kind of like cool, calm, and collected. And now seeing this, I'm like, dude, just how cutthroat has he been throughout the Leafs history, man? It's just crazy. Also, Kisame getting his head freaking blown off, crazy, man. I was so shocked by that. Honestly, I thought like Kisame was just going to be in the story a lot longer, especially after seeing just how dope his skill set is. Yeah, I was a little surprised by that, but that was a really cool scene. And like talking as his head flies off. You guys are just too quick. Kind of funny, man. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this one. If you enjoy it, drop a like, comment, subscribe for me. I appreciate y'all's support. And let's go ahead and watch some Shippuden together. Man, look at this environment for this freaking confrontation, man. All cool fights have to be on a bridge, right? At least in the Naruto universe. Although Naruto vs. Pain wasn't on one. It could have been 1-1. It should have been on one. Meanwhile, Madara is just a little observer over here. I forgot about this freaking arm, too. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. That was Bethany's reaction, y'all, when she saw it. She's like, is that Sharingan? She's like, that's gross. All over his arm. He's not gonna even answer, bro. Are you kidding? Oh. It's like the most emotion I've seen out of Danzo. Squeeze him to death. Pop his head off. Yeah. Yeah, dude, she's gotta stay out of it. No way Sasuke. She can take on Sasuke.
お前はナルトを連れて里へ向かってくれ。俺は桜を連れ戻す。桜じゃサスケにかなわない。死にに行くようなもんだ。階段の件は人間たちをすぐに走らせる。急ぎだからな。わかりました。サイ、桜のところ。
Missing them dogs.
サスケを木の葉の手で処理する。君の同期メンバー全員がそのつもりで動く。桜はバカじゃないし、それぞれの立場や状況がわからないほど子供じゃないさ。
Kind of implying that Naruto's a child here.
影の名を背負う覚悟を決めたなら、サスケの友としてお前が本当にやるべきことをやれ。
ナルト、どうかしたのか?
Oh. Is he having like a panic attack or?
落ち着け、ナルト。過呼吸だ。息をゆっくりしろ。ナルト。
Oh man, cares so much.
もう一度問う。お前を含むこの葉上層部の命令でウチハイたちに俺の一族を抹殺させたのは本当か？本当かと聞いてるんだ。
Yes. Yes.
そんな男ではないと思っていたが。
めて喋り終わったか。やはりお前だけは特別だったようだな。
この俺を殺したく恨め。
Resents me, hates me. That line always went hard, y'all.
そしていつか俺と同じ目を持って俺の前に来い。
内派はこの葉隠れの里の誇り高き一族だと信じさせておきたかった。本当のことを決して知られぬようおかげに願い、里を抜けた時よりお前と戦い死ぬことを心に決めていたのだ。
本当に強くなったなサスケ。
その時お前に新しい力を与えるため、名誉の代償に汚名を、愛の代償に憎しみを受け取り、
He burdened so much.
おっと立って
Yeah. Oh man, y'all. The sound effect with the eyes coming on.
自己犠牲、それが忍びだ。日の目を見ることもなく影の功労者、それが昔からある忍び本来の姿。イタチだけではない、多くの忍びがそうやって死んでいた。世の中は綺麗事だけでは回らん、そういう者たちのおかげで平和は維持されてきたのだ。たちの意志を履き違えたお前にはわからんだろうがな。だがお前に秘密を明かしたイタチはこの葉に対する
Oh my god, he's...
それ以上イタチを語るな。
Dude.
次は目で語る戦いにしよう。
Oh my god, of course. Man, I wish he just died right then. That'd been such a dope way for him to die.
さっきので確実に死んだはず。影分身じゃないのは確か。
スサノ、身を守るにはもってこいだな。攻撃力も申し分ない。
Danzo's got some tricks up his sleeve.
だとしたら現実か。サスケの中のチャクラの乱れは感じられないし。
Dude, that's cool.
でしてる。サスケもうちも現実にかかってるわけじゃない。だとしたら一体どんな術だ。
A messed up one. Dude, that's dope.
アマテラス
Don't waste too much chakra. You need to figure out what the hell's going on, man.
スサノオにアマテラスまで残像の能力を確かめるにしてはやりすぎだ。
Yep. Damn, y'all, my Madara, bro.
サスケ後ろだ。
Damn. Ooh, dope. Oh, shit. Ooh, a summoning? Oh, shit. We haven't seen this, yeah. That's cool, man.
久しぶりに見た。やはりイタチの弟だな。
Interesting.
当たるなと言ってるんだ。
兄弟、能力は同じとて目が悟るものはこうも違うものか。お前にとってイタチの真実などさほど重要ではない。憎しみを手当たり次第にぶつけたいだけだ。お前は内派一族の犠牲を無駄にしている。
内派を語る資格などない。
Damn, dude, that wind style's cool. Dang. Alright, Danzo. Kind of smooth with it, I'm not gonna lie. The animation's looking cool. It's looking fresh. Ooh. Damn, dude. Interesting, man.
まさか
It's almost like he has like multiple lives or something.
無駄だ。
Genjutsu now? That's dope. Bring Itachi back with the Genjutsu. I'll take what I can get. Damn, dude, this fight is going hard so far. I like it.
死ね。アマテラス。
Huh.
わしを現実にかけたのは褒めてやる。が。
サスケ、チャンスだろ。なんでやめる？
Is he under Genjutsu too? Oh, what the hell's going on?
お前の現実などたかが知れている。イタチのつくよみとは天地の差だな。体を縛る呪印か。あの時に仕掛けたな。
Okay.
サスケ、動けないのか？
This ain't good. Damn, Karin. Oh. Yeah.
体術とはな、どうやらチャクラを温存しておきたいらしい。はい。
断層のチャクラの流れが変わった。
What did he release? Oh, just like his Sasuke's Genjutsu.
いるなら暁も情報を隠すのはもはや無理だな。
Damn,
な
bro.
ぜ血など残す必要があったというのだ、イタチ。
Jeez, bro. Savage.
見てみろ、イタチ。こいつのこのざまを。お前の唯一の失敗そのものではないか。
Oh, he's gonna save him.
だが殺せなかった弟だけは血の涙を流しながら感情の一切を殺して里のために同胞を殺しまくった男がどうしてもお前を殺せなかった。その意味がお前にわかるか？
I want to see more of like Danzo and Itachi like talking to each other back then. Madara interfering, man. Sasuke probably would have died right there, right?
あいつにとってお前の命は里よりも重かったのだ。呪印を解くとはこれがスサノオか。さっきまでとはまるで違うぞ。
Yeah, did he break free or did Madara use his like transportation thing to help?
憎しみが成長し力をつけてきた。体はそれに反応する。
Is it gonna be like a bow and arrow? That's freaking cool.
着地を狙ってきたか。
What the? Is that wood style? Is that from his arm?
どうにか軌道はずらせたか。
I mean, he did have like kind of like that like face or mask on his arm, right?
チャクラが減った。そこまでしてなぜスサノオの攻撃をかわす必要がある？さっきからのこいつの術は死なない能力なはず。あの時解いたのは自分の術だったのか？
Okay, so it's in the Genjutsu.
なるほど、通りで。あれほどのシャリンガンの数、内派一族でもない者が扱うには何か秘密があると思っていたが、落ち丸め。
So this is his connection.
初代柱間の細胞を埋め込んで美を向上させ、
Bro.
シャリンガンをコントロールしていたのか。
Freaking Orochimaru just experimenting on every single shinobi in the world, even Danzo.
だからここまでのチャクラを消費して。サスケ！この断層は本物だ。今奴は無敵になれる術を解いている。今ならやれる。
あの女が感知タイプだったか。少々気づかれたか。
Eh. Can never celebrate too early in this world, man.
術を発動したんだ。こんなさ、うちぐらいしかわからないけど、おそらく今のスサノオの攻撃は間に合わなかった。くそ。
Crazy. Yeah, dude, his right arm, man.
また術をかけ直したのに、3つの目は閉じたまま。
Yeah, he only has so many, it seems. 10, bro, that's crazy.
内派の力と柱間の力、どうやらキュービをコントロールするつもりでいるようだな。こいつもナルトを狙っている。
Why is everyone after Naruto, bro? Leave him alone.
断蔵のチャクラがさらに減った。やっぱりこの術にはかなりのリスクがあるんだ。だから術を一度解く必要があった。チャクラを温存するために。それともう一つ、あの右腕のシャリンガンが奴の術に関係してるのは確か。閉じていくあの目に秘密がある。
間違いない。これは内派の中でも禁術にされていた道術イザナギ。
Izanagi?
まさかこんなところで見られるとはな。
Danzo, you sly dog, bro. Man, I love the setting for this fight. It's so cool.
うろたえるな。今のうちにできることは断蔵の術を分析しきること。
ほんのわずかな時間だけ10社のダメージや死を含めた不利なものを夢に書き換えることができ。
What? It's fucking OP. Yeah, it's gonna be a battle of stamina here if Sasuke can hold out long enough to destroy all those eyes, or like get through all the eyes.
幻と現実の狭間をコントロールできる己自身にかける究極現術。
Bro, that's wild.
イザナギを使用したその目は光を失い二度と開くことはない。
Man, that's a huge downside. That's why he needs so many of them.
があの目の数、イザナギの効果時間には10社によって個人差がある。それを無理やり伸ばすためにオロチマルがまだらみ参戦してくる様子はなさそうだが
He's just here to observe, bro.
奴とやり合う力も残しておかねばならん。あの矢の攻撃かわすのは難しい。まだイザナギを解くわけにもいくまい。この1分にかけるか。引き寄せの術。
Oh, here we go. What's he summoning now? What the hell is that, y'all? He looked like 8 different animals. Oh my god.
この口寄せバクか悪夢を食らう化け物。
Yeah, seems like it could devour nightmares. Damn, it's like a freaking cyclone, bro. Just sucking in all the winds.
これでスサノオも動けまい。フートン真空連発。
Oh no.
スサノオの隙間ここだ。
Oh, there's a vulnerable spot?
カトン強化級の術。
Nice. He had an opening though, man.
使うか吸い込んでいた風をうまく利用したな、サスケ。
Yeah, made it even stronger, right? Dude, that thing is a nightmare in itself, bro. So cursed. Oh my god. Oh shit, man. No, Susano's getting weaker. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, I thought it was disappearing. Is it?
60。
Damn, Karin.
約60秒ごとに1個ずつ閉じていく。その間断蔵のチャクラは急速に減り続けている。つまりあの右腕はこのおかしな術の発動時間を表してるってこと。
Is it 4 left?
違いない。
4 minutes about?
つまり約240秒、約4分が術の限界時間。奴の術が始動している間はサスケの攻撃は無効、そして安蔵の攻撃は有効になる。この術のシステムからして
He might as well just like keep dodging instead of like attacking him.
どうしているうちにサスケを倒そうと躍起のはず。相打ちでさえ断蔵の勝ちになる。サスケ、奴の術が少しだけ分かってきたぞ。いいか。
その右腕の10個が全て閉じた時、お前の術が解けるようだな。
イザナギのことを知っていたのか。
Sasuke's better than that, bro.
らしいやつだ。
Crafty brat. He don't give a fuck. Ooh, the blood going down. 3 more.
今は離れろ。長期戦に持ち込め。
だがそれでは意味がない。断蔵の場合イザナギを解いてしまう。ここまで体力の減ったサスケが圧倒的に不利。
Damn, so it really is just a battle of stamina. Can Sasuke hold out long enough while he makes him use the Izanagi or whatever it's called? Yeah, maybe try not to use as much jutsus or chakras as possible.
イザナギの効果時間を減らすために常に最速最高のスサノオで攻め立ててきた。サスケはとっくに気づいていた。どっちが先にバテるか。
Yeah.
残る力を全てチャクラ塔にしたか決着の時だな。
腕を手に入れるために何人のうちの
Yeah, too many, bro. Yo, his sword's cool. Really? Ah, show me more. No, I need more. God damn. Oh. All right, y'all. Danzo's right arm and the forbidden visual jutsu 209 and 210 in the wraps, man. Really cool start to this fight. There's still so much mysteriousness around this fight. So much like, I don't know, baggage or, you know, kind of so much information underneath the surface with especially Danzo and Itachi. I really loved how Itachi keeps getting mentioned a lot in this. Obviously kind of the bridge between Sasuke and Danzo's characters especially. But it leads to so many questions about what Danzo's relationship was with Itachi. Like, he mentions Itachi quite a few times, like he wouldn't expect him to reveal these secrets. He didn't think he was that type of man. He's a traitor to the leaf because he did that. He was somebody who was self-sacrificial for like a bigger thing than himself to maintain peace, right? We got all this from Madara, but it's interesting because Danzo thinks that Itachi was the one who kind of betrayed them now, but it was really Madara who revealed this all to Sasuke, not Itachi. So Danzo's kind of a little misinformed here, although don't really blame him based off of what he's being presented to with Sasuke here. But even the Sharingan on his arm at the very end of 210, he talks about how Itachi was the one who enabled him to get all the Sharingan. And I guess that would make sense considering Itachi was originally kind of suspected for the killing of his best friend, and maybe Itachi was kind of the chess piece, quote unquote, for Danzo to get all these eyes. And you know, he was kind of that sacrificial person to bring down the Uchiha, to kind of use him as a sacrificial piece for the Leaf's prosperity and peace here. So maybe that could be true, but you know, Sasuke's like, you forced him to do it. And I'd imagine it's probably somewhere in between. Like, I'd imagine Danzo probably, you know, sought out the Sharingan. Maybe he did use or manipulate Itachi in some ways, or maybe Itachi willingly did it in some circumstances. I don't know, but I suspect that Danzo is a little bit more insidious here. I just think he's a lot more selfish than Itachi would be. Although, yeah, I get, you know, Itachi's been selfless this whole show, after revealing like his whole intention, taking on, you know, kind of the hatred of the Uchiha and kind of the duty to protect the Leaf here when they're getting pitted against each other because of Madara's actions with bringing the Nine-Tailed back in the mix and having all this suspicion to the Uchiha, and then them, you know, kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, kind of started to develop a coup. You know, so many moving pieces, just making my mind go crazy, y'all. I'm so intrigued. I really hope we get a Danzo backstory, man. I really want to know more, but I could also see the author like extending it out longer and longer to kind of trickle in all these connecting details as the story expands here. But the fight itself, really good. Love the animation, love the different skill sets. Danzo's ability with the forbidden visual jutsu, Izanagi, really cool. A genjutsu placed on yourself. I think that's dope. Just kind of cool. We haven't really, I don't think we've seen that yet. But it's like some misdirection there. Kind of be able to manipulate reality to a degree. A wild ability, y'all. But I like how, once again, it's set up with some limitations, of course. Like the eyes closed forever, they lose their eyesight afterwards, and that's probably why it's forbidden, is because it's very self-sacrificial to your Sharingan. It's, you know, probably a last resort kind of thing. But Danzo obviously has set this up to, you know, kind of attain this ultimate weapon for himself, so that he's not sacrificing his own eyes, it's somebody else's, and he can use them because of Orochimaru and you know, injecting the first Hokage cells into him so he has more stamina and whatnot. Dude, the first Hokage must have just been built freaking different, man. Yeah, I don't know. Danzo's lore and abilities here going hard, y'all. I also thought Danzo's like wind styles were super cool. He used that huge summoning. We get to see Sasuke using his summoning for the hawk. I think that's pretty dope, and Madara was even surprised with that. We see Sasuke kind of awakening. I don't know if it's the full form of Susano'o, but it definitely seems to be at least close to it. Looks a lot more like Itachi's did, where it's like fully armored, fully fleshed, like has skin and everything now. We also learned that Susanoo has like a weak point on the back, which makes sense. Yeah, just love the intricacies of this fight. Another part that I like about kind of Danzo alluding or kind of referring to Itachi, to Sasuke in front of him, was the quote he said, "Brothers with the same ability, yet what your eyes perceive is so different." I thought that line went hard. It does show a big difference in the ambition of Sasuke with all his hatred, and Itachi, who kind of consumed the hatred of everybody and like was kind of a sacrificial piece. Sasuke is definitely on a different path right now, and I think that's more because of Madara than Itachi himself, right? Maybe learning about Itachi's sacrifice has made Sasuke's hatred grow, but it's like the framing of it also is probably what has made Sasuke do this way. And he's been asking Danzo directly if he was the one who set up Itachi in this way. But something that Danzo said too was, you make the sacrifice of the Uchiha clan meaningless. The sacrifice, right? So it's almost like he's not necessarily demonizing the Uchiha completely. It's not like he's just blaming them. He calls it a sacrifice. I guess a sacrifice for peace, maybe. Maybe by Uchiha clan he's referring to Itachi himself more so than the clan as a whole, because what we've been told is the Uchiha was kind of planning that coup and it was going to start a war potentially. So I don't know, I feel like Danzo's relation to the Uchiha clan as a whole might be more complicated than I think. I feel like it's more likely that he just has a lot of hatred and resentment to them too, kind of being more on the Sengoku clan side or that lineage and be mistrusting, but I don't know, man. We'll have to see with that. But I also thought it was interesting that all the eyes in his arm and the first Hokage's cells, like they referred to, or I guess Madara kind of analyzes that and it's like he kind of infers that he wants to control the Nine Tail with all that, which makes sense with Sharingan being able to kind of control the Nine Tail, with the first Hokage's cells, him being able to control Tailed Beast to a degree. Yeah, it definitely seems like he wants to be the one to control either the Jinchuriki or maybe he wants to be the Jinchuriki. I don't know, bro. Really interesting. Danzo is so mysterious. I really like his character right now. One other quick thing to mention is kind of Naruto's breakdown, man. He has a full panic attack, basically. That was really sad. Kind of him reflecting on everything he's been trying to do for Sasuke and the pain that's happening, and the Leaf's resolve to deal with him now, and him, you know, Gaara's challenge to him. It seems like the weight of the world's kind of falling onto him. I'm really curious on how his character is going to grow through this, how he's actually going to move forward from here, because he's always been about trying to bring Sasuke back, but it seems like there's so much external pressure from other parties to be like, just be realistic now, bro. We got to deal with this. So I don't know, man. I feel for him though. That was a really good voice acting in that scene. All right, let's go ahead and do the character ratings for MVP. I'm going to give it to Danzo, y'all. Crazy, I know, crazy. We'll give it to Danzo. I just like, I think his mystery and his power. The Izanagi was just so cool, man. He's strong as shit. But honestly, if he didn't have the Izanagi, he'd be getting like toasted by Sasuke. Like, it's interesting that Sasuke is able, like, he definitely has more talent in the fight. Like, he's able to kill him, quote unquote, and like keep consuming the eyes many times and throughout the fight. So it's not necessarily that he's like has more raw power or more raw talent. It's that he has like a really cool skill set that enables him to keep up with Sasuke. For the best moment, I'm gonna give it to Sasuke, and just seeing the full Susano'o come out, that was really cool. Just awesome seeing more of Sasuke in general. But yeah, man, he's full of hatred, and this fight isn't gonna make things any better. Like, let's say that he does beat Danzo here. I mean, I could see a case where neither of them win and like Danzo survives and goes back to leave, and maybe he's dealt with then, or they're both like injured or something. But I feel like it's more likely that Sasuke could win this fight. Like, I don't see his hatred being resolved. I think it might just grow even more going down this darker path. It's being set up that way to a degree with how lost in the darkness he is. For the funniest character with the funniest moment, or the funniest character, not really a lot of funny moments, but I'm gonna give it to Karin getting freaking slapped, trying to get in there and save little Sasuke when he had like the curse on him to keep him stuck, and she just gets whacked. She was good for like analyzing the situation, but honestly she was definitely more of like a plot device to kind of do the exposition for the audience. But yeah, like, obviously Sasuke is interpreting most of this himself. Like, she doesn't really help him in many states, although it helps explain it for the audience. But still, dude, I thought it was funny when she did try to get involved. It's way out of her league. And we'll skip over the Sako this time. I'm sure Danzo will probably be getting one in the future, but for this fight, just sick, man. Let me know what y'all thought about, though. I appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. Hope you have a really good rest of your day. And I'll catch you for the next episodes when hopefully we finish this fight. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.